Welcome to Wealthfinity. In this video, we're going to be talking about the top strategies for building wealth and achieving financial freedom. We'll be covering everything from budgeting and saving to investing and growing your income. Whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or you're a seasoned pro, there's something for everyone in this video. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn some game-changing tips and tricks for taking control of your finances. Let's get started. A cash advance is a feature offered by many credit card companies that allows cardholders to withdraw cash from an ATM or financial institution using their credit card. This can be a convenient way to access cash in an emergency or when other options are not available, but it also comes with a number of drawbacks and potential risks. When you take out a cash advance, you will typically be charged a fee, which can be a percentage of the amount withdrawn or a flat rate. The fee can vary depending on the card issuer and the amount of the advance. Additionally, cash advances usually accrue interest from the date of the transaction, meaning that you will have to pay interest on the amount withdrawn even if you pay it back right away. An important thing to note is that cash advances often have a higher interest rate than regular credit card purchases, which means that you will end up paying more in interest over time. This means that cash advances are more expensive than regular credit card purchases, and it is recommended to use them only as a last resort. Another important detail to understand is that cash advances do not have a grace period, meaning interest begins accruing immediately. This is different from regular credit card purchases, which usually have a grace period of at least 21 days. It's also important to note that cash advances are not included in the credit card's rewards program. This means cardholders will not earn points, miles or cash back on cash advance transactions. Before taking out a cash advance, it's important to consider if it is the best option. Cash advances should generally be used as a last resort, as they can quickly add up and become very expensive. If you're considering a cash advance, it's important to read the terms and conditions of your credit card agreement to understand the fees and interest rates associated with cash advances. It's also a good idea to have a plan in place to pay off the cash advance as soon as possible, as the high interest rate can make it difficult to get out of debt. Cash advances on a credit card can be a convenient way to access cash when you need it, but they come with some drawbacks. Here's everything you need to know about cash advances on your credit card. A cash advance is a feature of your credit card that allows you to withdraw cash from an ATM or bank using your credit card. It's similar to taking out a loan, but instead of borrowing money from a lender, you're borrowing against your credit limit. To take out a cash advance, you'll need to go to a bank or ATM that accepts credit card cash advances. You'll need to provide your credit card and a government-issued ID, and the amount of cash you want to withdraw. The cash advance will then be added to your credit card balance, and you'll be charged a cash advance fee, typically around 5% of the amount withdrawn. In addition to the cash advance fee, cash advances also come with a higher interest rate than regular credit card purchases. The interest rate for cash advances is usually higher than the rate for regular purchases, and it begins accruing immediately. This means that if you don't pay off the cash advance balance in full, you'll end up paying more in interest over time. Cash advances are a convenient way to access cash, but they come with some drawbacks. The high interest rate means that they can be more expensive than other forms of credit, such as a personal loan or a home equity loan. Additionally, cash advances do not have a grace period, so interest begins accruing as soon as the advance is taken out. Cash advances on a credit card can be a convenient way to access cash when you need it, but they come with some drawbacks. Be sure to understand the fees and interest associated with cash advances before using this feature. It is always best to use it as a last resort and only in case of emergency. One of the main advantages of a cash advance is that it can provide you with quick access to cash when you need it. For example, if your car breaks down and you need to make a repair, a cash advance can be a good option to pay for it. However, it's important to note that cash advances should be used as a last resort, as they come with high fees and interest rates, and can quickly get out of hand if not paid off promptly. Another advantage of cash advances is that they are available even if you have a low credit score or no credit at all, as long as you have a credit card with a cash advance feature. However, it's important to keep in mind that the interest rate and fees will be higher for those with lower credit scores. Cash advances on credit cards can be a convenient way to access cash quickly, but they come with some drawbacks that you should be aware of before using this feature. They come with high fees and interest rates, and can quickly get out of hand if not paid off promptly. Therefore, it's important to use cash advances only as a last resort and to pay them off as soon as possible to avoid getting into debt. In conclusion, cash advances on credit cards can be a convenient way to access cash in a pinch, but they come with a number of drawbacks. They often have higher fees and interest rates than regular credit card purchases, and they do not have a grace period. It's important to understand the terms and conditions of your credit card's cash advance feature and to use it responsibly. If possible, it may be better to explore other options for obtaining cash, such as a personal loan or a cash advance from your bank. Always consider the cost and terms before taking a cash advance.